guy text you and be like, I want to see you, let's hang out, like right now, and then you're all like, okay, sure, why not, and you're all excited, and then something happens, and then in 0.15 seconds he changes his mind. This episode is called The Game Changer because I have figured out the reason and the formula behind why guys change their mind so freaking fast, which is usually within 0.5 seconds. Now, I know that not all guys do this, but let's be real. About 94.7895 bajillion cajillion of you do this to girls. This feels much better. If there is any insinuation that you're not going over to their house at the end of the night, if they're not getting laid at the end of the night, not gonna get their little peen sucked at the end of the night, some weird excuse as to why, I just can't hang out with you. Really, bitch? Bullshit. Bullshit. Bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. Privacy reasons, I changed my example's name to Edgar. But if he ever sees this, he's probably gonna know it's about him. And I'm okay with that. I would also like to take this time to give a shout out to my cousin Jessica for trying to set me up with the motherfucking devil. Thank you for trying to set me up on a blind date with Satan himself, Edgar. Phase 1. Call phase 1 the vulnerable phase. Because this is when I'm in such good spirits that I'm willing to reply to any fuckboy who comes my way. Phase 2. I get a text message from Edgar. I miss you. Where are you? I have to see you. I need to see you. Let's hang out tonight. Now, I call this phase shot with the chaser phase. For every text I send back to him, which is the shot, he always follows up with something else. The chaser. He's one step ahead of me all the time. Or right behind me, like a chaser would be for a shot. Yeah, that sounds right. Phase 3, the baby butt phase. I call this the baby butt phase because all of his responses back to my responses are smooth as fuck. Eventually, he gets me to agree to meet up with him. Exchanging text messages back and forth, trying to figure out who's where, when to meet up, yada yada yada. We move on to phase 4. But I'm blind, holy shit. I'm gonna put those back on. Phase 4, I like to call the deal breaker question phase. He starts getting real specific. Are you staying out late tonight? I reply, aren't we all? Isn't that the point? Then he writes, yeah, I'll come out and celebrate, but I'm probably gonna head in earlier than everybody else. And then I reply, I'll come meet up with you, but I'm celebrating with my friends after our show, so I'm probably gonna stay out later with them. Silence. Before I ever said that last sentence, this guy was texting me back faster than the fucking Roadrunner. Faster than a fucking cheetah looking for lunch. Faster than I shit myself after eating Taco Bell. The 5th phase, I like to call the Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde phase. Because after you basically insinuate that he's not getting laid tonight, he transforms. The tone in his text messages completely changed. I'm tired. Oh my god, is it 8 o'clock already? Guess I gotta go to bed on this Friday night. Oh, my phone's dying. I have no idea where I am. Really, bitch? You have no idea where you are? Step the fuck outside and pin your location. Now, the last phase is optional. Some girls aren't so lucky, and they experience the ghosting phase, where the guy doesn't respond to you anymore. He no longer responds. Might as well have a tombstone that says, rest in peace, here lies fuckboy. Born 7 p.m., deceased 7:17 p.m. Also, you guys use these lame excuses of why you change your mind so fast. We're not stupid. You're all into us, and then the second we basically say that you're not touching us tonight, you change your minds? Well, I fucking wonder who could have made him change his mind. We are also fully aware that you probably have a lineup of girls who, after we say no, you're gonna text all of them to see who's available next. Well, I can't have sex with Michelle tonight. Let me look through all the other M's in my phone book. And I bet if I surprised you and showed up at your door later that night, your tired ass would have had a little sloot in the bed with you. Oh, poor little sloot. And let's be real again. I know not all of you guys do this to girls, but about 96.4789 bajillion of you do. And yeah, the number fucking went up. These dangerous